kind of lengthy, this one. You want to stay tuned to the end. And I'm going to tell you why in a second. But when I started this YouTube channel, I was like, you know what? Hurricane Express gets a lot of bad rap. Let me go work there, see what what it's all about. If it's really as bad as they say it is, let me take a chance, have my own experience, try to be positive, and in the end, they started showing their true colors. And so, at the end of this video, I'm gonna post, so that way you guys want to pause it, look at it. I'm not gonna do it. There's not gonna be a lot of editing in this video. It's gonna be kind of raw and uncut. I'm gonna post every single settlement I've ever gotten from Hurricane Express, from start to finish. I wanted to wait a little bit before I did this video because I wasn't sure how things were gonna end up between me and them. Long story short, no, I am no longer. Yes, I have the shirt on because I haven't. I use them as work shirts, whatever. I'm no longer with Hurricane Express. I quit. This video is going to be why I quit and what you can expect from Hurricane. Now, in my previous videos, I tried to be positive and I tried to, because every company has bullshit like anywhere. You know what I'm saying? So I tried to, shine light on the positive things. The equipment, positive. Trailers are newer for the most part. The majority of them. The runs are decent. Trucks are all damn near new. They got all the little gizmos and gadgets and all that crap, as far as, microwave TV, refrigerator, your stupid ass cabinets and all that crap. So, this is what happened. So I haven't been home. Today's what, November 19th? I haven't been home since, and I did this intentionally, just to see, because I started to notice, ripples in the waves, you know what I mean? So, let me start from the beginning, just briefly. Your first 90 days, Hurricane Express, is probably when you're going to make the most money you can make. The guarantee is the guarantee. It's not really a guarantee. They tell you you're going to make X amount of dollars. When I started, it was $2,000 guaranteed a week. But then what they don't tell you is after all your shit comes out, for the first couple weeks, on the $2,000 guarantee I brought home, it was like, after the tools and the flight and all that crap comes out, it was about $1,585 a week for like the first 3 or 4 weeks. And then it would go up a little bit. As long as you stay on the guarantee, you're going to make somewhat of a paycheck. Yeah, honestly, you're always going to bring home a paycheck. That was never the issue. The issue was the amount of the paycheck for the amount of work that you're putting in. Okay, so after your 90 days, let's fast forward a little bit. You get into your permanent truck. As you guys know that follow me, I went to a 389 right away. Then got out of it because the payroll part of Hurricane Express is the main issue with Hurricane Express. The way they do things is unconventional. It doesn't make any goddamn sense. If you stay on the guarantee, it's a rolling average. So if you run, basically, let's say you run 4 weeks solid, right? On that 5th week, you'll, whatever, let's say you're running an average of 2,900 miles every week, doesn't mean, next week you're getting paid for the miles you ran last week. That's the problem. And it's so confusing that it's just stupid as hell. Like, so I would have to make like a 3-hour video just to break down exactly how that bullshit works. You know, it's not, they, for some reason, they can't be like a normal fucking company where you go, okay, I ran 3,300 miles last week. This week I get paid for 3,300 miles. No, they want to do some bullshit where you have to average. I pay for the fucking fuel, but you're telling me I gotta average 7.5 miles to the gallon, and I gotta average a certain amount of miles in order to get the guarantee, right? But if you, what they do, you know, what they do tell you, but you know, you forget about it because there's so much shit you gotta focus on. Is if you don't get the 7.5 on your download, which in my opinion the download is dog shit anyway, because when you do get over it and your truck is telling you that you're averaging over 7.5 and you're getting up in the 8s and 9s, and then magically they plug their little fucking computer in and they're telling you, oh, you can't get the bonus because, you know, the little bonus bullshit they were giving out for a while, you can't get that because you're getting right below 7.5 or you're getting right below 7. You know, in my case, when I was at the 389, you know, oh, you're getting right below 6.4, you know, which is dog shit because I wasn't. But okay, the numbers are inflated on their fucking 579s, you know, with the 8 to 9, the 9.5 miles to the gallon on the 579, whatever. I spent less money on fuel in the 389 than I did in the fucking 579. And a lot of it part being is because in order to buy the cheap fuel, you got to be off the guarantee. If you're off the guarantee, you can buy fuel wherever you want. But the problem is when you're on the guarantee or whatever, you got to fucking buy fuel at the Love's Petrol TA. Okay, that, and then on top of that, they're getting 40 plus fucking cents for everybody that's filling up there, but they're only giving you a kickback of 10 cents. That's red flag number one. Red flag number two is, okay, if you don't get the 7.5 miles to the gallon, you don't average whatever fucking miles they require you, because they change it every goddamn week, then they deduct $100 out of your fucking, off of whatever you're supposed to get as a guarantee. You know what I'm saying? And for every like point or whatever, they deduct $100, and then you end up only getting fucking X amount of dollars instead of you getting, now I think the guarantee is $22.50. They changed a whole bunch of shit. Me and a whole bunch of other people quit the same exact goddamn day. You know, it's just, dude, just pay me for what the fuck I work. You get where I'm coming from? Like, if I run 3,000 miles and I pay this much in fuel, then pay me this much in fuel. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I don't understand why I gotta sit here and play these goddamn games, you know, and meet your qualifications. If I don't want to get 7.5 to the fucking gallon of fuel, why do I get punished for it? If I'm paying for the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit right there is stupid on top of dumb. You know. So you gotta deal with that bullshit. Then, so you get off the guarantee thinking you're gonna make more money, right? Because it's basically straight mileage. You're quote unquote supposedly making anywhere between, who the fuck knows? They say they give you a first fuel surcharge. They really don't. And they don't show you a printout of what your fuel surcharge really is. And if it is a true fuel surcharge, national average fuel surcharge right now is 57 cents. 57 cents a gallon, right? So Hurricane, when you first start, their base pay is $1.51 a mile. This is what I'm going off of when I started. $1.51 a mile, right? Cool. So then if you add the fuel surcharge, they actually be making over $2 a fucking gallon. You know what I mean? $2 a fucking mile. But that's not the case. You're only making them maybe $1.80. So they're not giving you, if they are giving you a fuel surcharge, they're not giving you the whole thing, which is illegal as fuck. Which is why they're being sued right now. Well, they've been sued, and now they settled for $1.5 million. I'm sure a lot of people that worked at Hurricane know that, because you've gotten the fucking paperwork in the mail or the email. So then you have that. So they're not giving you the full fuel surcharge. They want you to fuel at these high, expensive fucking places, and they only give you supposedly 10 cents to the gallon. But if you actually go back, you can catch where they actually don't give it to you sometimes. And then the other main thing is too, right? The biggest issue I have for it is, so they pull the only customer base, the only customer that Hurricane has is Tyson, which from what right before I left, they were in danger of losing because they hired too many dumbass people. And then to top it off, you know, like the on-time record is shit because nobody wants to fucking drive, and people don't want to do their jobs right. They don't want to secure loads. I'll get to that in a minute because there's another part of that too that didn't make any goddamn sense. So their customer base is Tyson, and the rest of all the other loads are brokered loads. Okay, they're so fixated on going to fucking Hunts Point in New Jersey, you know, that they take that. I don't know how they're making money on they must be getting great rates and then paying you nickels, you know, pennies on the dollar or whatever. But so I'm driving, that's why I'm not looking at the camera. I'm just kind of going off of everything I'm going to cover. So then they want to, you know, they're growing, right? So, you know, Caden fucking puts a video out the other day. I want to be at 500 trucks by the end of next year, and then the year after that, I want to be at 1,000. The problem is with the growth, right? It's like anything. You're going to go through growing pains. But, one, you're fucking understaffed in your shop. You want to get all these goddamn trucks. And these Peterbilts, these new 579s and hunts and shit. The 567s ain't going to be no fucking better. So you're going to break down left and right. They got too many bugs, too many computer glitches and all this other shit. In the summertime, Jesus Christ, forget it. The fucking truck screams at you in the summertime, and then 579s. Anything with a digital dashboard, it fucking screams at you and tells you that your tires are too hot. And shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so much stupid shit with them trucks that it just doesn't make any goddamn sense. They're too new. They're like the guinea pig, I guess, for Peterbilt. They want to try everything the fuck out and blah, blah, blah. But they, so I went back into the 389 because I kept breaking down. I was breaking down nonstop. So before I decided to quit and before I decided to do the 5-month thing, it was, let me look in the mirror and see what I'm doing wrong before I just up and leave, right? Because everybody that knows me knows, yo, I packed my family up from New Jersey, sold our house, moved to fucking Las Vegas, okay? Because they wouldn't hire me if I had a New Jersey license. I relocated my entire family and left behind family members in New Jersey just to go work for this company because Hurricane, and I'm a little bitter about it, Hurricane was my dream job. I've always wanted to work there. I waited 3 fucking years to work for Hurricane Express. Okay? So, because it didn't work out, and I got like a sour taste in my mouth. Now, I'm not saying I would never go back to Hurricane, but because they've been calling me every week. They called me, 4 or 5 times last week, begging me to come back. They called me yesterday, begging me to come back. I'm not coming back. No. Because where I'm at now, I actually get paid for what I do. Okay? My checks where I'm at now, and I'm not going to name where I am right now, but I'm going to start making videos about where my checks, what my checks are here. And then you can compare them from what you're going to make at Hurricane versus here. Okay? So, let me get back to this whole Hurricane shit. So I went back into a 389 because it's a more reliable truck. Okay, you don't have all the digital shit. It's got more torque. It doesn't have that bullshit efficiency motor in it where, you know, it's going to take you forever to climb a fucking hill. If you're going to get into a reliable, if you want to work at Hurricane and you want a fucking truck that's not going to break down as much or whatnot, and it's more reliable and you can get more done than get into a 389. Now, you can be on a guarantee in a 389 now at Hurricane or whatnot. I wouldn't advise it because they force you to buy the expensive fuel. So then to top it off, so I get off the guarantee to buy the cheaper fuel or whatever, blah blah blah, right? So the problem is now they used to dock your pay. They don't give you a set day. This is the main issue with Hurricane. You don't get a set day when they're going to dock your pay. Okay? They don't have a set day where, hey, you got to turn in your paperwork by this day before this time in order to get paid for it. No. Okay, the problem with Hurricane is they dictate everything about you. Okay, it doesn't matter. They have this kooky fucking system where they scam people left and right, and I don't know how the fuck they get away with it or whatnot, but I'm gonna expose the shit out of them on it because it's dog shit. They called me yesterday talking about, oh, what can we do to get you to come back? Oh, what can we do to make the company better? Well, stop fucking people over. Let's start there, okay? If you got a family and kids and bills, don't go work for Hurricane Express. I'm just advising you. You do what the fuck you want. Don't do it. Don't fall for the fucking smoke and mirrors with the damn trucks and the stupid chicken lights and all that bullshit, okay? At the end of the day, the trucks is cool to drive, yeah. Do they look good? Yeah, absolutely. Can you customize them your way? Absolutely. You can. Right? So, fucking make a high beam on my face, bitch. You know, all that shit cool. But it's all smoke and mirrors, okay? Because in order for you to you're basically giving up what you really should be making to fucking look cool. That's to look good going down the road. But let's not give them too much credit, okay? Because your custom shop is dog shit, all right? Your fucking lights are wired all crazy and done half-ass. Your cabinets, when you have a 579, you're lucky if they don't fucking fall on your head when you sleep, all right? So I advise you, if you go work for them, check the bolts on the inside and hope and pray they don't fucking decapitate you while you're sleeping, okay? That's number one. Number two, the fucking chicken lights are wired together like dog shit, alright? I had to fucking rewire, you know, my breather lights on my 389 because they kept fucking flickering. You couldn't figure out why they wouldn't stay on. Alright, the wires were frayed and all fucked up. I had to take it off myself because the shop refuses to fucking do it. They don't want to do their goddamn job. But I understand they're underpaid and they're over fucking worked. You know, 16, 17 write-ups, you know, a day. And you got fucking 2 mechanics that actually know what they're doing. Then they fucking take other guys that don't know shit or hire people that don't know dog shit on how to do anything. And they fucking have them work on your truck. So you got to be careful on who works on your truck. I was very particular. I had 2 people that I allowed touch my fucking truck. Billy and fucking JD. They were the only 2 I let touch my goddamn truck. Because they're the only 2 mechanics that they really have. Everybody else is dog shit. Priscilla's a fucking dyke-ass bitch that's annoying. You know, and then the other guy, fucking Chris, was a cokehead. He fucking fell asleep, you know, outside against the fucking building and shit. You know, outside of the fucking meth addicts that they have working in the goddamn office and in the shop. You know, it's take your pick, you know. And then, you know, fucking your fucking driver liaison is a fucking level 3 sex offender. Okay? Their AP, the guys in charge of fucking trucks. You know, you just got all kinds of fucking dog shit and people working around your fucking terminal. Okay? Caden, you know, he's the fucking biggest joke of them all. He's gonna sit there and smile on people's face and fucking, yeah, he's all about the driver and shit like that. Yeah, you know why he's smiling in your face? Because you're working for him and he's bending you over and he's giving it to you raw as fuck, okay? Only a select few at Hurricane make fucking money, but you gotta put in 2 or 3 fucking years of bullshit to work for him, okay? Yeah, he's smiling in your face because he's fucking you over left and right. At the end of the day, that's what it comes down to. The money don't make sense. The fucking payroll companies, the payroll is a fucking scam. His mom runs the fucking payroll department. His wife is the goddamn lawyer for the company. And then he goes over your fucking pay every fucking week and then acts like he's doing you a favor by fucking, you know, giving you a paycheck every week. He goes over every settlement and shit. Yeah, if you want to work for Hurricane Express and you can live off $1,000 a week, because that's all you're going to fucking make, whether you buy your own fuel or not, you're going to make $1,000 a week, okay? Don't believe dickhead G-Dog that fucking sits here and lies on YouTube every goddamn day and sits there and talks about, oh, well, you can make money here. Join the winning team. Oh, look, all my CDL holders, blah, blah, blah. Shut the fuck up. You're fake as shit, okay? Don't get me started on his stupid ass. Mr. fucking gets paid off of fucking referral bonuses if he makes any money at all. If it wasn't for that and him being sponsored by the fucking company, basically, he wouldn't be making the goddamn videos and he wouldn't make shit. Okay, when me and G-Dog used to talk, he told me personally his biggest fucking check was $3,300. Okay, and that was when diesel was at $3.29 a gallon. Okay, so let's break that down. Let's say on average he was making, he was fucking paying $1,800 to $2,200 in fuel a week in his fucking thing or whatever. He was only, he's got to take that fuel money and move it every goddamn week, use them up for that. He might save a couple dollars here and there, but it's going to be fucking pennies on the dollar, basically. So let's take, let's say $3,300 and he put $2,200 in fucking fuel. He only makes about $1,000 a week. So let's get that straight. He's not a good driver. He fucking tore his bumper up once. He bent his fairings twice. But he's fucking golden boy and you fucking Hurricane's favorite YouTuber. Okay, so he's full of shit. All right, and I've seen the proof. I have friends in the fucking office too. That just like he went in behind a friend of mine's back and fucking went and looked at his settlement or whatever because he got pissed off because he made more than he did and he was all pissed off and questioning it. Well, guess what, buddy? I was in the office too and somebody showed me your fucking settlements. All right, and I see all the fucking referral bonuses you get. The only reason why you make any kind of money is because of referral bonuses. But we're not going to talk about shit dog or puppy dog, whatever the fuck you want to call it. All right, yes, shut the fuck up. Anyway, so you go back to Hurricane. You can't make any fucking money there because they want to dock your goddamn pay. They used to dock your pay, if you were in a 389 and it was fucking, let's say, they were supposed to do it on fucking Thursdays or whatever. Sometimes they might do it on Wednesday, they might do it on fucking Saturday, might do it on Sunday, and they try to say, oh, well, we're going to dock your pay and fucking, we're going to dock it according to your miles. Why the fuck you just can't give me a day and pay me for what I do? And then the fucked up part is too, this is another thing they do. They dock your pay, right? Let's say they dock you on a Thursday like they're supposed to, right? They dock you on a Thursday, and it's supposed to be Thursday to Thursday. How the fuck am I supposed to know when to pour fuel if I don't know when the fuck I'm being docked? You know what I'm saying? So let's say if it is Thursday to Thursday, but then you dock me on Thursday, but you still charge me for fuel up to Saturday. So instead of you charging me for 7 days of fuel, you charge me for 9. Or 8. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? It fluctuates. So it used to come across the Qualcomm when they tell you, oh, well, we docked your fucking pay. This is how many, so you know where you are for a week. But too many people like myself kept bitching and complaining about the shit. Hey, what the fuck? Like, why are you docking me? Blah, blah, blah. You couldn't wait until I deliver this load? No. They T-call you whenever the fuck they want. But now they do it. They don't even tell you when they do it. It's a guessing game. How the fuck can you operate a business off a guessing game? Can somebody explain that shit to me? How the fuck do I know when I should pour fuel and when I should not pour fuel, or when I should run a little harder or when I should not run a little harder, so I can balance out basically my checks and balances, right? Ideally, you want to be able to know when to pour fuel. Okay, you know what, bet I'm getting docked on Thursday. I got enough fuel to run about 8 hours today, so I'll run a little less today and wait till after midnight. Or I'll start my clock a little later, wait till after midnight, then pour fuel. So that way I can roll over my fuel to the next week. You can't unless you buy your own fucking fuel. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I left Hurricane. It's too much bullshit. It's too much bullshit. So then there's another thing they started doing, right? They want to grow. They want to be big. They want to be blah, blah, blah. You have no fucking customer base, so it's kind of hard for you to fucking grow, right? You have no customer base. You have Tyson, and you think Tyson is the fucking golden egg of everything. There's plenty of other contracts you could do or whatever. Caden talking to you directly. There's plenty of other fucking contracts you could do. And get a bigger customer base. But you want to be, Tyson's little golden boy. A little newsflash for you, homie. Where I'm at now, we're bigger than you. Okay, and we have Tyson. Actually, we're considered a large carrier in Tyson. All right, I'm not with a mega carrier, but I'm with somebody who's actually treating me and paying me what I'm fucking worth. Okay, and you're not shit, Tyson. Just to give you a heads up. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, you know, your broker loads of dog shit. You do way too much sitting over at Hurricane. Way too much swapping and blah blah blah. What the fuck is wrong with this guy in front of me? Holy shit. Dude, you wanna fucking drive or what? Let's go. This fucking guy in front of me is 65, he's going 50. Holy hell. Anyway, so they wanna grow. The terminal's dog shit. Your driver lounge consists of fucking, I'm pretty sure 3 fucking couches you found in a dumpster somewhere. So, driver lounge is shit. Your shower, your one single shower there is dog shit. They're supposedly building another terminal somewhere else. We'll see. They've been saying that forever. You know, and then so, then they started doing this. Because they hired so many dumbass people that don't want to do their job. And at this point, who can blame them? You know, I get it. When you first start, you know, you want to do what you're supposed to do and blah, blah, blah. But, you know, you pay people shit, you're going to get shit drivers. This is what it is. You know, there's a couple good drivers there at Hurricane, J-Dog not being one of them. And, you know, you get shit work. So this is what they started doing, the load locks. So on the 389, you don't have a fucking load lock holder, okay? You only fit about 2 or 3 underneath your bunk. But you try to keep 2 in your trailer, right? So if I swap loads with somebody and I decide to, and I tell them, hey, look, you know, trailer's sealed, I can't open it, right? Hey, I'm swapping with you, right? You got any load? You got load locks back there? Oh yeah. There's 2 load locks back there. All right, cool. Right? So I get to my delivery and I open the doors. There's no fucking load locks. Okay. So naturally, you call dispatch, you get a comm check or whatever, and you go buy fucking load locks. So now, what they want to do is they want to charge you if you don't have load locks. So if you need load locks and you get a comm check for it, you got to pay for it. Right? So if you buy, let's say you buy 4 load locks, you're probably looking at about $120 or whatever, and then within a week or 2, you can get them from the yard, yeah, but they don't want you at the fucking yard. Okay? So, you know, now they want to charge people for load locks, and then basically, so if I swap loads with somebody, they give me a trailer that don't have load locks or whatever, and I gotta get load locks, so now I'm gonna get charged for them, and then they're gonna basically ask the other driver, hey, did you leave load locks in the other trailer? The fucking guy's gonna say yes, right? Obviously. Yeah, oh yeah, I left load locks, the other driver's fine. Oh, well, it's his word against hers. So now you want to charge me for fucking load locks. Okay. They want to do that bullshit. They do the docking bullshit. They dictate your fucking pay. It doesn't matter. I stayed out 5 fucking months, dude. 5 months and ran an average of over 3,000 miles every goddamn week because my truck never fucking broke down within those 5 months. Ever. The only thing I had to get done on my truck was a fucking B service. Alright? And that was right before I was getting ready to leave. Other than that, I stayed out the entire 5 fucking months. Alright? If I stopped by the house, it was maybe for less than 20. It was maybe for a 10. That was it. You know, I have yet to be home. So I wanted to see, what was it? Was it me or was it Hurricane? Dude, I'm telling you, and I wasn't on the guarantee. That's what it comes down to. I wasn't on the guarantee, running my ass off, and what did I get paid for every week? 2,400 fucking miles, right? Every fucking week. You'll see. And I'm about to get done talking. But this is just my experience on Hurricane. You can do what you want. If you want to go there, if you want to risk everything that you have going on at home, and go work for Hurricane, knock your fucking socks off. Not gonna be the fuck me. Okay? I almost lost everything. Everything. When I started working for Hurricane, everything seemed sweet. I was making okay money. It wasn't making great money, but it was okay for me at the time. But when you start paying me for 5 fucking months straight, $1,000 a week, on average, I may have had a week or two here and there where it was a little bit more. The only time I've ever seen over $2,000 a week at Hurricane is when somebody from here on YouTube used me as a fucking referral bonus. And I think my check was like 21 or 2,200 bucks. Didn't even see this shit coming. Dude never even reached out to me. I don't even know who the fuck the dude is. Alright? 2,200 fucking bucks. 21 or I think it was like 21.75 or some shit. It's the most money I've ever seen at Hurricane. I was on a $2,000 guarantee in the beginning. Never, not once seen $2,000. I think the highest I ever got was like 1,800 bucks. After all this bullshit stopped coming out. The guarantee is not a guarantee. Use different fucking verbiage. I hate the fact that they use the word guarantee because you're not guaranteed shit. All right. Somebody, I hope and pray that somebody fucking sues the shit out of them one day just for using the fucking word guarantee because it's false advertisement. Because you're not making that. Now I hear they're making some changes and blah blah blah. I had some guy named fucking Kevin or whatever the fuck his name was or whatever. It seemed like a cool guy. You know, I warned him, but he's drinking the fucking Hurricane Kool-Aid. Hey, more power to you, brother. You know, you want to go join him, cool. But don't come crying to me and calling me when you lose everything you got going on at home. Because you told me what you need to make a week. You're not going to make it there. I fucking guarantee. I put my paycheck on it. You're not going to make what they say. In the beginning, you might. Because it's all smoke and mirrors. After that 90 days, get ready to get bent over and giving it to you raw. Because it's coming. It's coming. I'm telling you, it's coming. Not worth it for me. You keep your stupid little chicken lights and all the bullshit, and your 389. Look, I ran 2,400 fucking miles on average. Well, not on average. I ran harder than that, but on average, that's what they paid me for. I made $1,000 a week. If I was lucky, I might have got 11 or 12. Still, it's bullshit money. Okay, in this economy, you can't live off that. I made that based on 2,400 miles. My first week here, the company I'm at, right? And I'm going to keep that kind of hush-hush for a minute. The company I'm at, I ran 2,300 fucking miles. My first check was what was my first check? 2,200. I mean, my check this past week was 25. I made more in 2 weeks here than I would have made in a fucking month at Hurricane. Now, I'm going to, once I do decide to put out there at where I'm at, but what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to make more content about my checks where I'm at, and then let you guys reach out to me individually through my email. And if you guys want to come on board where I'm at, because me and another guy, actually a couple other guys from Hurricane are over here, and we all left at the same time, and we were all making great money. Look, this other dude I met in orientation, I became friends with, his check last week here where we're at, and he ran 3,700 miles, but he did it the way, because here you have full control. You T-call yourself. You have a cutoff where you can turn in your paperwork or whatever. You manage your fuel where you want to manage your fuel. You get a fuel rebate if you do fuel at certain places. And then to top it off, if you want to send in a late trip to add a trip on to the following week or whatever, you can do that too. You are in full control. They just do whatever you tell them to do. They keep you running. I have yet to sit anywhere. I always got to pre-plan a day or two before my fucking load. Hurricane gonna do that. You gotta normally get unloaded and then wait for a fucking load. You're lucky at Hurricane to get a load here and there. I'm in full control of my paycheck. There's no possible way for me to fucking fail. Okay? The only way I can fail here is if I fail myself. So, with all that being said, if you guys want to know where I'm at, or you guys want to come work over here, I'll put you in touch with the girl that hooked me up here. whatever. Anyway, the guy that I met in orientation, I know I'm bouncing around. Y'all know I do that from time to time. The guy that I met in orientation, me and him, we're like that now. You know what I'm saying? Like he's my dog. His check was $4,900 last week. Oh, and another thing, Hurricane doesn't pay you detention, right? They want to fuck you detention and layover and shit like that. They find a reason not to give it to you. Where I'm at, after 2 hours, you automatically start getting $40 an hour. It caps out at $400. Okay, and if you get layover pay, it'll be the detention plus the $250. And I know it's true because I don't even ask for it. I'm constantly getting messages, detention approved, because the fucking shipper took too long. Most of the shit we do is drop and hook anyway, so it doesn't even matter. So if I fucking sit here and pick up a load, like I'm on my way to pick up this load now, right? It's more than likely going to be preloaded, and I have live unloads and fucking and I have 2 deliveries, and they're both live unloads or whatever. But if anything over 2 hours, I start getting paid money anyway, so it doesn't even matter. So I'm making money regardless, hand over fist. I'm making fucking money here. I'm getting paid for the actual work that I'm doing. It's not forced dispatch. I pick and choose where I want to run. The fucking dispatchers ask you straight up as soon as you get your DM straight out of orientation, they ask you, hey, where do you want to run? Where don't you want to run? I told them straight up, no Northeast. I don't do Northeast at all no more. I don't even fucking see Ohio or none of that shit. I run 10. I run Cali to Florida. And the middle of the country over to Cali and back. That's it. That's all I do. I run where the fuck I want. I go northwest if I want to and shit like that, which I like going up there. Y'all think I'm crazy for it, whatever, I don't care. I like playing in the snow. I love playing in the snow. So, I go up to Seattle, I go up to Oregon, I go up blah blah blah, Montana, Idaho, all that shit. So, pick and choose what you want to do. If you don't want to do it, you don't do it. If you don't want the load, you reject it. They give you another one. No questions asked. Literally, I rejected the load the other day. I just delivered in Atlanta. They gave me a load that was going to pick up over there in Atlanta. It's coming to Atlanta. Right? I rejected it. The only reason why I rejected it is because I didn't have the fucking hours. I got hung up on my delivery. Right? So I rejected it. Cool. No big deal. 10 minutes later, I get another load. Boom. Pick up this load tonight. Or whatever in Tennessee, deliver it up in fucking Tulsa, and boom, get another load. Hey, pick up in Olathe, and shoot over to fucking Arizona. Cool, not a problem. Easy peasy, man. You got your own maintenance account here, all right? You decide that. You can pull money out of it. You can do this, you can do that, whatever. If you want, I got mine set up to cap out at 5,000. Once it is 5,000, I'll raise it. Whatever. I can choose how much money goes into my maintenance account. The minimum is 5 cents. I can set my maintenance account 10 cents a mile, 15 cents a mile, whatever, 20 cents a mile, whatever. It's all up to you. You're in full control of your own fucking business here. And unlike Hurricane, where they only have one person recently that paid off their truck, here, they got easily over 100 people that paid off their trucks. When I was there was like 3 people who just came in and paid off their trucks. Handed them $1, boom, got their title. Right in front of us. Very structured. They got a fucking department for everything. Driver retention, contracts, settlement, payroll, dispatch, breakdown, the shop and breakdown is 2 different fucking people. They got a fucking department for everything. And unlike Hurricane, unless you're certain people there, and I'm not going to name drop them, and I'm not hating on them because, the one person I'm referring to is a dear friend of mine who's still at Hurricane, okay? And that's my boy, and I love him to death, and he did everything he could for me, but even he's seen the writing on the wall for me, all right? He fucking, he can talk to the planners and shit at Hurricane. And he gets what he wants. And he's been there long enough that he deserves that. But my thing is here, where I'm at, it's an even playing field, okay? So, with that being said, I'm gonna end this video right here. Oh, but back to what I was trying to say with that whole situation. Here where I'm at, my dispatcher just gives me express codes and dispatches my fucking shit to me, and is there for whatever I need. He's like my secretary, okay? I deal with the planners directly, and there's a planner for every fucking different region. So if I can literally go up to the planner at the fucking planner's desk. Hey, this is my truck number. Do me a favor. Can you get me a load going here or work me this way? Sure, no problem. Boom. Well, our customer base is real. Okay? We don't get paid pennies on the fucking dollar. We actually make real money here. We actually get the actual fuel surcharge that's published publicly to the public by the government every fucking week. So if the government says national fuel surcharge next week is fucking 64 cents a mile, then we'll get 64 cents a mile. Okay? So, with that being said, that's why I left Hurricane. Fuck Hurricane. I ain't going back no time soon, and I don't think I ever will. I finally found something that works for me. And a company that appreciates me and treats me fucking well. And don't bother me. I have talked to my dispatcher one time since I started here 3 weeks ago. They don't bother me. Once you figure out the system, which is easy as fuck, it's a lot more Qualcomm work and shit like that. But nobody bothers me and give you the work and you go do the fucking job. Just make it from point A to point B safely. They have certain routes they don't want you to take, like west of Denver on 70. They don't want you running that. They'll pay you the extra miles to go out of route. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. They don't care about none of that, man. It's so fucking solid here. I'm so happy. Caught up on everything now. You know, from the rebound of leaving Hurricane. I'll be actually giving my fucking kids and my family, you know, a good holiday season, a good Christmas, like they fucking deserve. You know what I mean? And that was the final straw for me too. A friend of mine's got a direct message from Caden talking about, oh, you would have been successful here if you would have chose Hurricane over your family. You let that sink in. While in this video, you let that sink in. And like I said, there's not going to be no talking. I'm going to post every fucking settlement I've ever made. You be the fucking deciding factor on what do you think it's worth or not. But no, I don't work there no more. Never will again. I'm done with them. They keep calling me like an ex fucking girlfriend that you dumped, and they keep begging for you to come back because they're hemorrhaging for drivers right now. Okay, when I quit, 17 other people quit the same day. That's why there's so many trucks sitting at the yard. Okay, y'all be the deciding factor for yourself. You pick and choose if you want to go work there. Don't say I didn't fucking warn you. Yeah, more power to you, but that man literally told another driver, you would have been successful here if you would have chose Hurricane over your own family. And that you should always choose what makes you money and what doesn't. If I'm not mistaken, and I'm pretty sure I speak for every fucking driver out here that has a family, we all sacrifice so much to leave our families, to leave our kids and be absent from our families' lives in order to provide a living and a lifestyle for them. We sacrifice more than almost everybody else in this fucking country, and we keep this country going. And you had the audacity, somebody who was a driver, to sit there, if it's true, and sit there and say that to somebody while you go home every fucking night with your family. That's crazy to me. And you can suck a whole dick, Caden. A whole fucking dick. Because that's crazy. If you said that shit to somebody while he's away from his family, and you fucking turn around and you say that to somebody while you get to go home with your family every fucking day and live in your fucking $1.4 million home or whatever, with your fucking Ferraris and all the toys and buy all the trucks that you're fucking over everybody, you're able to do all this and do all that because you're fucking over all these drivers left and right. That's crazy, man. That's crazy as hell. So yeah, you can keep that bullshit and your fucking trucks. With that, I'm out. Stay tuned. Well, if you want to see the settlements, they'll be on after this. I'm just going to add them to the end of the video. Like I said, it's not going to be no crazy dramatic, editing, no music, none of that bullshit. Straight to it, raw. And hey, let me know what y'all think. Let me know if y'all want to know where I'm at. Shoot me an email if you want to come over and make some real money and actually be able to be in control of your life. Anyway, with that being said, I'll holler at y'all. Deuces.